Hi, this is A. Wesley. That lady who tells it like T.I. is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Meghan Markle's I think it's Archetypes podcast that happened on Spotify this past Tuesday. I know they had said earlier up in the year that she was supposed to come out with a podcast in the summer because she was really supposed to do a podcast in 2020, but we all know what went on in 2020 with the with the COVID stuff that everybody had to put stuff on hold for a while. And so she did do like a little, I think it was like at the end of 2020, like December. She did like a little, I don't know, like a little Christmas thing with her and with her and Harry at the end. They were trying to be a little jokey and talking, and then they had little Archie coming in at the end. That was okay, but I was saying that hopefully her podcast be a little bit more better than that. But I was gonna take a look at it anyway because I was curious, just like other people, to see just how the podcast would do and how it would take, because some people were saying she was gonna talk about some people thought she was going to talk about some political stuff. I'm glad she didn't do that. And some people saying that they didn't know what she was going to talk about, maybe feminist stuff, because she is a feminist. And some people said that, there was rumored. Some people said they didn't know what she was going to talk about. I didn't know what she was going to talk about either. But, it was rumors and speculation about what people think they might, what people were thinking that she might talk about. But then when she actually did her podcast, it was kind of surprised because nobody was expecting it and nobody was looking for it, because it wasn't even like most people when they say they're coming out with a podcast, they broadcast it like a week before, 2 days ahead of time. But it was just a surprise, just popped up on Spotify on Tuesday, and they were saying something about she's gonna have all of her things pop up on Tuesday. And from what I hear, her next special guest is going to be Mariah Carey. Now, I might watch that one with Mariah Carey. I'm going to talk about this one. I'm going to give my opinion on the whole podcast and what I think. But then I'm going to go over some of the main points that she said. And I have my little glasses right here. Okay. One of the main points they talked about. Uh, yeah, I said one of the main points they talked about. She gave a little background history about how she was a 11-year-old girl, and how she wrote to the Dawn company, to the Dove, I think it was Dawn or Dove company, that TV commercial ad where she was looking at why is commercial only saying women wash dishes, other people wash dishes too. I mean, she didn't say that over and over again, so she just gave it like a little backstory. And then she gave about how she was raised, and how she went to this Catholic school, and something about the nan the not the nannies, the I guess the mothers, or the mothers of the Catholic Church, or whatever Catholic school she was going to, that they didn't like the way some things were going and stuff. And so it was like, I heard some of that backstory, so I kind of fast forward that part a little bit. But the main points that I got from it was was like she said, people were saying that she was too ambitious, and it was a negative connotation to being ambitious and wanting setting your goals. Her and Serena talked about that, and Serena said that, yeah, when you are a woman, but first she asked Serena why was she doing the podcast. Serena said, well, you're my friend, and I love you, and I would do anything for you. And she said, I'm loyal. And I think Serena was telling her that she's a loyal friend, about her being a loyal friend. Whatever secrets that they tell each other is gonna be kept between them, not unless they want it to be public. And so Serena, and she was talking about Serena's career and her business, and she's also talking about how labels are put on women, and stuff like that. It's like a double standard with women. And Serena said she noticed that in tennis, and then she asked Serena would she mind her playing a little clip of her interview. I think it was one of the male tennis players. I think it was either was John McEnroe, or there's a senior guy back in the day when he was challenging the referees we would challenge the referees about a call he called, a foul call he called on him, and he was going all crazy and fussing and cussing. And she put that little interview, and she was saying, well, when you did it, she said, I knew some of the stuff behind the scenes, Serena, of how sometimes they would call you out, say you didn't hit the ball right, and give you an out call when it really wasn't like that. And Serena said, yeah, they took a game from me when I really didn't do nothing. And she said, well, it's been like that for years. She said, no. She said, the last tournament that I had like a little meltdown on, after I saw the clip, I realized that I was wrong in that part. She said, I could be wrong in some parts. She said, but at that instance that I was telling you, that they took the game from me because they said I had a foul. She said I did nothing on that game, so that wasn't right. And so Megan was saying that she kind of knew from the beginning that Serena was gonna retire, but she told Serena she wanted to wait until she got it. But Serena said she was going so back and forth, back and forth. She didn't know what to do and stuff like that, because she was saying, after she had that injury and she tried to come back and she had to sit out for a while, and she said she didn't know and stuff, because she still loved the game of tennis, but she wanted to be a mom too. And Serena was saying that she was going back and forth, and then Megan said, "Well, I remember that because you talked to Harry." She said, "Yeah, Harry was the one kind of gave me a push to go ahead on and retire." She said, "Yeah, because y'all was at my house, and y'all was at my house, and y'all was in the conference room or some room. Y'all was talking for about 2 or more hours." She said, "Yeah, we retired." So I was wondering what was going on. And so she was saying, yeah, he was kind of one of the people who was encouraging me to tell me to, kind of do it. She said I was back and forth, trying to write a letter, back and forth. And then once I finally made up my mind that I was going to do it, I just went on and wrote the letter and sent the letter, to the people that I needed to send it to, and we made it official. She said, I was glad you made it official, because it was hard for me to keep that secret. And stuff like that. And she was saying, how people would tell. She said until she started dating Harry, the word ambition was not a negative word for her, and for people moving up and stuff, and stuff like that. And so she was glad that Serena was saying that she was not retiring. She was just evolving into another aspect of her journey in her life. And so she said she liked that part, Megan. And then after that, she played something about a woman named Dr. Laura something, who was talking about why is the word ambition seem kind of negative now. And she said, the negative connotation is that when a woman is ambitious, she's either bossy, she's aggressive, or she's either both. She's the bossive, aggressive, trying to take control, or either she's a gold digger or something like that, or trying to climb the ladder. She said, but when it's a man have goals and ambitions, is different. And she had that little clip playing and stuff like that. So her and Serena had a good talk about what was going on. Those were some of the main points that I want to talk about. You could tell that Megan admires Serena as far as her career and her business, because she kept saying, you know, with all the business that you got, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. She said, yeah, I'm gonna be working on my Serena Enterprises. But you could tell Serena really wants to talk a little bit more about the tennis. She said it's gonna be bittersweet for her because she really loves the game of tennis. And then Megan brought